Witam was serdecznie, Resil się kłania, moi drodzy. Wszystko było praktycznie gotowe na już. Chciałem zrobić dla was fajną odcinek. I co się okazało? Okazało się, że postanowiłem jednak
January 27, 1863. On cold days such as these, I am reminded of that tragic day on the glacier and my dear Elsie. And yet, my spirits are lifted because I have finally understood that the strange power derived from the Bavarian crystal is far more than the simple magnetism as I had assumed. If these latest observations are corroborated, I can only conclude that I am dealing with a phenomenon that has never been previously documented. If this is so, then perhaps Elsie's death will not have been in vain.
This is from Thomas Eberling. But who is Elsie? This seems too big to be a lab journal. And all the pages are blank, but it has a bookmark. It could be my father's handwriting on the cover. Perils of man. There's that word peril again. Why not just danger? I'm pretty sure my father didn't abandon us just to write a novel. There must be more to this. I'll figure it out someday. Darwin mentioned birds opening. That won't help me understand birds opening. I'll figure it out someday.
może być ten cały debiut.
Now, nothing's more important than working late with you guys. I love work so much. I put my famous career above everything else.
Czekaj. Dobra, chyba mam pewien widzowie pomysł na to. Okej, teraz
A book on chess. This might have something. Birds opening. White pawn to f4.
F4. Ej, to jest partia włoska. Talko. Ja już przecież jestem szachistą, widzowie, znam to. Biały pion F4 to rozpoczęcie włoskie.
Just old invoices and warranties. This is probably an air duct.
Zapomniałem, że to nas doprowadzi na zewnątrz trochę jakby. Co to? Nie wchodzimy na górę. Nie ma po co. Zaskoczyć po tamtym czasie, bo ja zwyczajnie zapominam przez to, czego to służyło, nie?
Let me reset the board here. White pawn to F4.
Risk Atlas!
A hidden drawer just clicked open. I hope it's not full of spiders. Let's see. Some bulky sunglasses. And another one of those mazers. Darwin?
Edgar? Edgar, is that you?
My name is Anna, Darwin.
My name is Thomas Ebeling. Why do you think I'm Darwin?
Because you're talking through him.
Darwin? After all these years? My word, how astonishing, Miss,
Anna Ebeling. And if you're really Thomas Ebeling, then I'm your great-great-great-granddaughter.
No i proszę, przez Tomas, naszego przyjaciela przemówiła.
May 9th, 1874. Working from my father's specimens, I have determined conclusively that the onyx and amethyst crystals are most effective with the Risk Atlas. However, the topaz crystals are unique in their ability to
Wyłaź tam,
Perils of man. Why a book of blank pages? Where do you think I should use this? I'm so curious to see what it does. What is a Risk Atlas anyway?
It's a device capable of measuring causality in 3 temporal dimensions. It reveals the clockwork of the universe.
Translation, please. What does a Risk Atlas do?
It shows you how likely it is that something is going to happen.
Could this Risk Atlas help me find my father? He's been missing for 10 years.
10 years, you say? I wonder.
You wonder what, Thomas?
Nothing, child. We needn't assume anything just yet. Try the book. It may reveal where your father last went, but be certain to take Darwin with you. He has been my constant companion in the use of the Risk Atlas.
What kind of things are going to happen?
The more causally significant, the more it is revealed.
Causally significant? You mean bad things?
Not necessarily.
Pocieszające, co?
Take Darwin with me. Where am I going?
Wherever the book takes you.
The book is blank.
Only to those who don't know how to look.
How are we communicating?
That's an excellent question. Darwin's topaz crystal laser has been tuned to the same frequency as my tantalite crystal, but there would have to be an immense electrical power source.
Something like a thunderstorm?
That could do it. The negative ions could be forming some sort of quantum field.
How is this conversation possible? You must be 195 years old.
Technically, I'm 250. It's 2033. My math is correct. You are in the year 150 years since I constructed the first Risk Atlas.
How can you be in the future?
My son, Edgar, he brought me here, then took my Risk Atlas so I would have no way back.
Where is here?
I'm in an asylum outside Zurich.
Should I come and get you out?
It's no use. I'm not there in 20. And even if you don't sound old enough to do anything about it, Miss Anna Ebeling.
16 is plenty old enough. I see words! Fire at the Aladon Theatre, London, 1873. I see words! Fire at the Aladon Theatre, London, 1873. Assessment of damage done by fire and by smoke. What is this? Electromagnetism exhibit goes awry. Hundreds die.
Excellent knot, Thomas!
This must be the theater I saw in the book. The Aladon. Wait. Does that also mean I'm in the year 1873?
Temporal transposition, knot, Thomas!
I don't know what that means, but it definitely doesn't sound good. It looks like the electromagnetism exhibit the book mentions. That means this place is going to burn down tonight. My father must be somewhere in this theater. But why, Darwin?
Anna, are you there, child?
Niezła heca, co? Cofnęliśmy się w czasie.
Smells like it leads to the sewers. It's not big enough for me to escape through.
Cofnęliśmy się w czasie. A dokładnie Anna się cofnęła w czasie.
Got it. Cute little drum. I see a scientist with a big mustache demonstrating a... It could be a giant battery. Thomas? Thomas, can you hear me? I think I'm underneath the Aladon stage.
What did the book tell you about it?
Fire. Hundreds dead.
Terrible. You need to try to stop. But be careful. It's a mistake.
Is my father at the theater? The book was open to this page. Did he go through before me?
However, it's complicated to explain.
Tell me, I'll understand.
The theory, father,
I think I'm in 1873.
Anna, I was afraid Well, just listen carefully. I don't know how much time we have. To warn you about altering events. This must be approached with extreme.
You're fading out. Did you say altering events?
For change has consequences. I hope you're good at chess. You'll have to think 3 steps ahead.
I'm losing you. How do I get back?
I forgot you're new to this. The transition is achieved by...
What's a temporal transposition? Darwin warned me about it.
The most peculiar phenomenon associated with the Bavarian crystal. Change in time is experienced.
Do you mean time travel? This is getting so confusing.
He called it time walking, and he... Oh my. Anna, I just realized that if you're back in 1873, it is possible he could still be there.
Who?
Edgar. He was still alive then.
Will he try to trap me in the past?
Remember,
Thomas, I can't hear you.
is crucial. Just remember this, Anna. A mirror is always backward.
Thomas? Thomas, can you hear me? Can he help me?
Stay away from him. He brought me here, then took my risk atlas, so I would have no way back.
Where is here?
I'm in an asylum outside Zurich, in the year 2033.
What should I do if I see Edgar?
Excellent. Something. He might.
Za wiele jesteśmy w stanie.
An oak barrel with a lid. It's too heavy to move. It's closed. Clever! When the rocks inside start to tumble, it makes a sound like thunder. Won't fit. No one will hear it over that racket upstairs. Don't see what that'll do. No one will hear it over that racket upstairs. An oak barrel with a lid. It's too heavy to move. It's closed. I'm not that tall.
Nie, no, ale będę.
That doesn't make sense. Illogical. Not a great idea. The fumes from that barrel are intense, like oil. And oil is highly flammable. It's full of some colorless liquid. It smells like candles. It's paraffin. If I filled the drum with paraffin, I'd have to dump it somewhere nearby and it would still catch fire. But the concept is good. The drum makes a good bucket. An oak barrel with a lid. It's too heavy to move. The fumes from that barrel are intense, like oil. And oil is highly flammable.
W ogóle ryzyka nam nie pomogą. Ja zapomniałem widzowie, że...
Hand-powered sound effect machine. It doesn't lead anywhere. It's just an empty closet. It doesn't lead anywhere. It's just an empty closet. It's a little prize bar. Okay, I got to remember not to smash everything. Yeah, I should be able to get the lid off. Problem solved. Capped. Now the electricity can't get to it. It's too full of water to move. The drum's watertight. This is working. Smells like it leads to the sewers. It's not big enough for me to escape through. No, sorry. Too risky. No one will hear it over that racket upstairs. Empty. I can move it now if I want. Darwin, remind me not to be a cadaver in 1873.
Very well. When would you like me to remind you, not Thomas?
Never mind. And my name is not Thomas. Maxwell Influence Machine. This looks like the world's largest mousetrap.
Actually, it's the world's smallest sauna.
Ooh, electric eel! I hope you turn the tables on that guy on stage. Beautiful gadget. Wish I had time to examine it. But if I don't get going, everyone here dies, including me. I don't have time to inspect it. Electric phrenology apparatus. I really want to know what that monkey does when they turn it on. On second thought, no, I don't. I really don't. Ooh, great cloaks. We don't get anything like this in future Switzerland. Ah, helium balloon, my old friend. I hope you're helium. If you're hydrogen, we've got a problem. No way! It's a prop door, but it works. I think it shows the escape velocity from Earth. I have no idea how to make that work.
Nie mam za dużo widowej koncepcji, nie pamiętam tej gry.
There's a crank-marked skylight, and it's got a padlocked metal bar over.
Take care now, Thomas. Risk azimuth.
We have got to give you better error messages.
That releases coal from the bin. The pump seems to work, but the intake pipe is rusted out.
Zaczniemy widzowie od górnej części.
Take care now, Thomas. Risk azimuth.
We have got to give you better error.
Take care now, Thomas. Risk azimuth.
We have got to give you better error messages.
Wiecie co widzowie, stąd zaczniemy następny odcinek, bo dzisiaj już nie będę miał czasu, aczkolwiek następnym razem już pójdziemy zgodnie z moimi przewidywaniami, choć pewno playkę i ten rzekłem już zobaczycie w najbliższym czasie. A no, Evelyn zobaczymy się w następnym odcinku. I oczywiście pora na reklamy. Polecam zakup płyty Afirmacja Aniki Dąbrowskiej, książek Arkady Solskiego, w tym Krew kamienia, Serce lodu, książek Katarzyny Klijo-Gucewicz, w tym Księżycowe blizny, Cienie północy oraz Drżenia lata. Trzymajcie, mam nadzieję, że film wam się spodobał. Jeżeli tak, zostawcie łapkę w górę, subskrybujcie, follow na Instagramie, trzymajcie się, ja i popatrzę.